Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to rCraftGaming.com. This is In Sigma Theory bringing to you the Diamond League. King of the Hill happens every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here at rCraftGaming.com. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Looking at both of our players here. So it looks like YetisAreReal, our current King of the Hill, spawning in the bottom left corner as the pink Terran of GSL Daybreak. This is one of the very maps I love. Versus Jagd, spawning as the green Zerg in the top right corner. So, let's kind of talk about what both of these players are doing and a little bit about the map. This is GSL Daybreak. This is one of those really awesome maps that creators have come up with the really cool StarCraft 2, map editor, where it actually changes like the time of the day and the sun, even the shadows move a little bit throughout the game. So it's really awesome to kind of watch and see what people can come up with and how well it works. So that's really neat. The other cool things I'm noticing, like there's this like red outline in the top right corner and the blue outline here in the bottom left, just because the standard colors are red versus blue, things like that. The natural expansion opens up right in front of the base, and then that opens up to a third straight from it, or just straight into the middle of the map with looks like a rich Vespene geyser in the middle. Right now, YetisAreReal putting down a proxy barracks, as well as the barracks in his main base, a Makarax, you'd call it. Jagd has not seen this. His overlord is actually passing right by it, and Jagd is opening up with a hatch first build to a pool right after that. I don't know if he's gonna be ready for this. Now, he did see there's no gas, and he saw that he's not taking an expansion quite yet, so he should be expecting something, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's actually rallying a drone across the map. He should be able to scout this barracks. Oh my gosh. There he goes, he sees that second Rax. Yetis is pushing forward with some Marines. Jagd right now, hopefully he can respond to this. He's pulling some drones to his natural expansion. Bunker is going down right there next to his hatchery. There's one Marine at the front. A couple of Zerglings getting pulled to it. Nice micro here from Yeti. Keeping that Marine alive as long as possible. One drone down to half health right now. This bunker is going to finish. That SCV was not taken out. Marine here landed inside the bunker, and Jagd now having to pull back from this expansion going down. Actually canceling the spine crawler altogether. That's actually a really good idea. He's going to put the spine crawler here in his main, or at least he should. A bunch of lings pop out. And there we go. The bunker is finished. There are some Marines inside it. Second Queen goes down. Zerglings here trying to surround the bunker. Now they do get a surround, but there's a lot of damage put on them before they get there. So this bunker is being repaired at this point. One SCV dies, second SCV pops out of that bunker. And this bunker rush has entirely succeeded at this point. That expansion is going down, and Yetis is taking his own. Fantastic job here by Yetis, pushing up and doing a really good a bunker rush. Actually, that was strangely really good. It just works so well. Jagd right now is going to have to deal with this, but all during this while, he is going to be getting up that natural expansion. So it looks like SCV coming out trying to repair this bunker. Marine's just popping out. He is going to salvage this bunker, try to get out with count his losses and get anything done. Now, this hatchery did not go down. He did not reinforce that. But there was a lot of lost drone timing and a lot of lost drones in that. Actually, if we take a look at the workers killed, there's been 3 drones that have died, and YetisAreReal, or 3 SCVs that have died, so not a lot of drones here. But YetisAreReal actually killing 25 units at that point, so that is a lot of larva, and that's a lot of money this early in the game. Third barracks just going down, finishing off this wall. Bunker right behind it. Zerglings coming out across the map, trying to pick off that proxy barracks that was there. 4th racks in that main base. All of them just producing Marines at this point. Natural expansion is up. SCV count is kind of low. 19 SCVs, 25 drones. Zerg's going to push forward. He's going to see this great wall off. Does see that expansion go down. So right now, he should respond by just droning and teching and getting himself something to deal with those banelings. It looks like he's taking a second gas there, putting up a spine crawler there. It is natural, getting a couple drones out. Definitely a good idea. 26 drones right now to 21 SCVs. Wow. That was some pressure. Second gas in the main base for Yetis. Only has 1 SCV in it at this point. Looks like he's going to put on some more counter pressure once again. He's being very aggressive with these Marines. I actually really like it. Baneling Nest is going down right there in that main base. Zerglings here are going to see those Marines moving out. They are making their way all the long way across the map. And actually, I really like what Jagd's doing here. He's actually got his Zerglings pushed off to the side. Let's see if Yetis can scout those out. Looks like Jagd's Zerglings are going to get scouted out. One of them is going to get picked off. 2 of them got picked off right now. Pulling these Marines back. There we go. Jagd just trying to keep them at bay. Spine crawler getting a couple hits off on it. Queen goes down. Those Marines are behind the mineral line. Jagd just pulling off all the drones. And this is delayed mining that he is pushing, so even if he's not killing units, that's still mining that he can't quite do. Banelings do come in! Come off! And there they go, the Marines go down to 3 Banelings and a couple of Zerglings. So he's gonna hold that off pretty well. Let's see how Yetis is gonna respond to that. 2 factories are down. One with a tech lab on it. Starport coming down right after that. 3 gases at the current time. Let's see here. Siege tanks coming out. Second tech lab going down on that factory. Starport has just finished. Right now he's getting stim out of the tech lab on this barracks, only producing Marines out of these other 3. Jagd has a lot of units right now. Army supply, 20 in drones and banelings right now. Just morphing in a ton of banelings at this point. Sending in an overlord here. He's going to scout this expansion. He's going to see a couple of bunkers. He actually does not see the tank up at the top, so hopefully hopefully he can expect that. Alright. Now, centrifugal hooks has not been researched, so these banelings do take quite a while. Siege Tech has not finished researching. It's only just started.
Go, go, go.
Actually, a medevac loading up some Marines. He's going to push right out, and he's going to see those banelings come down. 1 barracks falls. Second bunker right behind it. Looks like it's going down. He needs to actually make sure he walls this off right now. Siege tanks starting to take some damage from those Zerglings. 2 tanks fall. Banelings come up right behind it. YetisAreReal might hold this off. 1 Baneling goes off, destroys a ton of SCVs. 2 Sage tanks. One of them just now gone down, and it looks like Yetis gonna start to wall off, holding that off, losing a ton of SCVs. 9 SCVs so far have been killed, makes 6 in that engagement. Now there is a drop going on in this main base. Jagd right now is just pulling drones to deal with this. Medevac actually getting sniped off by the Queen. 3 workers killed in that engagement. Starport right now for Yetis, no expansion on it. Just now getting medevacs out. 2 tanks coming out from those factories. Siege Tech has finished, so he should be able to defend against another Baneling bust. Zerglings are popping forward. Gonna see that Siege has finished. Looks like he's gonna take a 3rd. Good response. Layer Tech up at his natural expansion. Evolution Shaper going down in his main base. All 4 gases now finally being taken. It's like Yeti's loading up into medevacs, moving out across the map. And it looks like Jagd here is going to spot that. YetisAreReal 70 of 70. Jagd at 68 of 92 supply. And here we go. It looks like Yetis can push right on. I'm sure he will scout this 3rd base. Jagd is ready with those Zerglings. Drop going down to that 3rd base. Zerglings waiting for it. Loading right up into those medevacs. Jagd is going to hold this off. Now, he didn't actually move the Zerglings to his natural expansion. YetisAreReal actually dropping these. Marine's actually getting stimmed right now. 1 Marine falls. And my computer is apparently mad at me. Looks like we're going to have to turn it down just a little bit. Two medevacs here. Just now dropping into that 3rd base, losing a bunch of Marines. Looks like he's going to have to hold that off. It's like he's pushing out across the map right now. Not even actually joining those medevacs with his units. Jagd at the point is going to see this push. A lot of Marines here actually getting caught off guard. Stimming those Marines back. Nice stutter step. 116 units have been killed for YetisAreReal. 56 for Jagd. Actually pushing forward to the barracks. Possibly going to be using it as scouting. Pulling his siege tanks up. Jagd has a macro hatchery in the natural expansion right there at that front gate. Looks like YetisAreReal pushing up here, sieging his tanks forward. Mutas are out on the field for Jagd, but I don't think he has enough right now. He wants to pick off these tanks, but YetisAreReal is just pushing forward. In fact, he's not even quite sieging up. He's just doing the unsieged straight damage. Sieging up on the ramp. This macro hatchery looks like it's going to go down. The Union Counted Station, all we have right now are 7 Mutalisks, but a bunch of a bunch of Zerglings do pop right now. YetisAreReal at 99 supply. Jagd at 96. Looks like Yeti's going to push forward and pick off this spine crawler. Mutas here not focusing down the tanks just yet. Now they do start to get a couple shots off, but the Marines coming up from the back. Looks like a 1 tank is going to go down. Keeps 1 Mutalisk. Overlord's getting picked off left and right. Baneling's coming down. YetisAreReal actually loading up the Marines into a medevac, but that medevac does get picked off. And Jagd here is going to hold that attack. Yeti's going to start to scout off with those barracks. But right now, Jagd looking really solid. Holy cow. This has gone pretty back and forth. Yetis did open up with the proxy 2-racks bunker rush. Did a bit of damage. Jagd held it off, but only just. Came back, did some nice Baneling busting, took out quite a bit of what Yetis had, and both players have just been coming in and out of this game like crazy. So right now it looks like Yetis taking a 3rd base, loading up with three more barracks inside of that main, putting up some missile turrets as well to help against those Mutalisks. Couple factories just pumping out siege tanks right now. Mutalisks moving out across the map for Jagd. 12 Mutalisks out on the field, 22 Zerglings. Now he does have this 3rd base up. Layer tech has been done. Spire has not researched any of those attacks right now. Mutas are going to see this 3rd base and actually rally to the natural. But there we go. Finally going to that 3rd base. Hopefully he can pick that off before the missile turrets do. Mules actually all being called down to this 3rd, but he's having to pull those mules back. Zerglings are going to get to this 3rd base. And there we go. He's going to deny that third. Looks like right now he's just going for a counter push. Main base is left wide open, though. Fourth base and fifth going down for Jagd. YetisAreReal. Gonna scout that fifth base coming up. Just gonna scout right to it. Hopefully Jagd does not get the cancel on it. A couple of Zerglings do get picked off, and it looks like Jagd is just going for a counterattack right now. There are a bunch of Marines in this natural expansion. And oh no, the Mute is actually getting caught off guard right now. That counterattack being thwarted right now by Yetis Marines. Yetis pushing on that third base. Couple spine crawlers getting picked off. Siege tanks finally come up. This hatchery is going to go down. Muta's in the back, actually getting cut off by some missile turrets. And holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, Jagd here is in a bit of a pickle. Sending a couple Zerglings forward to try to pick off these siege tanks and the missile turrets. A couple tanks do get taken down, but the missile turrets are still up, so those Marines actually losing all of those Marines, those Mutalisks, but one. And Yetis is looking once again extremely solid. 110 supply versus 61 from Jagd. Jagd right now just trying to get something together. One Mutalisk gets picked off. Baneling's at the top of the ramp. Looks like they're going to get canceled and taken out. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. This is a point, I think... Oh, it's going to take a miracle for Jagd to come back right now. He's so far down. And GG comes in from Jagd. YetisAreReal gonna win another game, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Holy cow. That was awesome. Alright, so don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more games planned for you just ahead.